Hey YouTube, Scott Stevens here. How's everybody doing this afternoon, this evening? Welcome to Hot Mike Sports. We're playing college football 26 dynasty mode with the Delaware Blue Hens. We are nearing the end of season 3. You can see the Blue Hens are 10-1, number 11 in the nation. 7-0 in the Mountain West Conference. They have clinched a spot in the Mountain West Championship game. That'll be tomorrow night. Tonight, a meaningless game at Ohio. The Bobcats are 2-8, 1-5 in conference play. Hey, Godspeed. Thank you for joining. Hope you're doing well tonight. By the way, I just uploaded just a few minutes ago final version of Scott Stevens Park on the show 25. Exact same dimensions as Scott Stevens Stadium. Loved playing there, still love playing there. I don't know why they're allowing that one to go. It has the short walls, but not as short as the other ones. But the ball still flies out of there. So I left the dimensions the same, and I tore it down, everything around it, and I redid everything around it. I left the basics. It's still in Hawaii. So I just uploaded the final version of that. It is complete now. I may do some minor tweaking here and there, but it's all done. Seating is about 9,000, just a little under 10,000. Put a couple of concessions in the outfield, some of the stone walls in left field. It looks pretty cool. And the ball still flies out of there. So just wanted to let you know. Scott Stevens Park has just been uploaded about 10 minutes ago. Not doing too bad. Glad to hear you're doing well. Thank you for joining. Well, I finished getting set up here. Let me fill you in that we have had our first 2 casualties of the college football season. 2 coaches fired today. First, Virginia Tech's Brent Pry. Now, it's not like we didn't see this one coming. Virginia Tech, the Hokies, lost to Old Dominion yesterday. They didn't just lose to Old Dominion. They were dominated by Old Dominion. And that is an embarrassment to the Virginia Tech Hokies. I mean, nothing short of an embarrassment. So Pry got the boot today. He was 16-24 during his time at Virginia Tech. And he is owed $6 million for getting booted. It's not too bad, right? $6 million to get booted. And UCLA's coach got the boot today as well. Deshaun Foster. He's owed $5 million as his buyout. But he didn't last very long. He's only been at UCLA for like a year and a half. Just maybe a little 2 years. Very close. He was 5-10 during his time with the Bruins. And he lost to New Mexico yesterday. New Mexico picked to finish at the bottom of their conference, and they beat UCLA handily. So he is done. Deshaun Foster, $5 million buyout for him. He did not last long with the Bruins at all. So Brent Pry of Virginia Tech, done. Deshaun Foster of UCLA, done. They just released the new polls about an hour ago, and we shall take a look. Ohio State is still number 1, Penn State still number 2, LSU still number 3, so the top 3 don't change. Miami moves up 1 spot to number 4 after they beat the shit out of USF, the Bulls, Saturday night in a game that was about 6 hours long because of lightning delays. That was ridiculous. I'm glad I didn't go to that. Georgia moves up 1 spot to number 5. Oregon falls 2 spots to number 6. Florida State up 3 to number 7. Texas falls 1 to number 8. Illinois stays number 9. Texas A&M moves up 6 spots to number 10. That's your top 10. Alabama up 5 spots to number 14. Tennessee stays number 15. Georgia Tech joins the top 25 after they upset Clemson. They are 3-0, ranked number 18 now. And look at this, Vanderbilt joins the top 25. They are 3-0, number 20. Notre Dame lost again. They fell all the way to number 24. They were number 8 when Miami beat them a couple weeks ago. And they are now number 24. USC joins the top 25 at number 25. So the Hurricanes, they were sluggish. They certainly didn't kick the shit out of USF. They put the game away late. But it was a tough game. And it was a long fucking game. Oh my God, we had a lightning delay at the beginning of the second quarter, and then the players came out onto the field to start warming up to come back, and there was another lightning strike, so we had another lightning delay. That happened 2 different times. Had a total delay of about an hour and 45 minutes. The game started at 4 o'clock and didn't get over till like 9:30, almost 10 o'clock. I am so glad I didn't go to that game. That would have sucked. But Miami looked very strong. Carson Beck threw a couple of interceptions. First interceptions he's thrown in a very long time, but neither one of them were his fault. One of them he got hit from behind, which threw the trajectory of the pass off. And the second one was tipped by his receiver. Pass was a little bit high, but the receiver tipped it and it was intercepted. So he played very well. Miami's looking strong. I mean, Notre Dame, USF, they're a pretty good team. They beat Florida and Boise State. I mean, that's not a shit team. And we smoked them. It was slow smoking, if you will, because it was the game was too close for too long. But they put away a 49-12 victory. That score sounds like it was an ass kicking, but it really wasn't that until late. So the Canes move up number 1 to number 4. We got the Gators coming to town this Saturday. We don't have a kickoff time yet. So that's going to be another important game. And then the week after next, we got the Criminals, and we're going up to Tallahassee. And the Seminoles are number 10 in the nation. So that could be a top 10 matchup. So big games on the horizon for the Hurricanes. They look good. They look strong. So hopefully they'll stay that way. All right. Let's get into some college football of our own here. Delaware has won 10 in a row, and will look to continue the momentum against Ohio, the Bobcats. We are on the road. Bobcats are 2-8. Here's a look inside the numbers. We are 72 overall. They're a 60. We're a 74 offense. They have a 61. We have a 71 defense. They have a 59. Looks like a smoking on the way here, but we don't want to get anybody hurt. That's the important thing about tonight's game. We already have 2 guys on the injured list that are out until at least after the conference championship game. Impact player Damian Claiborne, if he can stay injury-free, he's a 78 overall halfback. All right, so let's see. I need 3 single-digit numbers, anything from 1 through 9. Give me 3 single-digit numbers. And I got to get something to drink while I'm waiting on that. Never fails. I'm in perfect health until I go live, and then I start coughing. 3, 8, and 1. All right. 3, 8, and 1. All right, that's pretty sharp looking. We got the black over the gold. White socks, white and black cleats. Nice. Black over gold. All right. Let's see what Ohio's got. We're going black over gold. They don't have a lot of choices, do they? Black over gold. We'll put them in there a ways. Black over gold. We'll put them in the white over green. That way at least they have two different colors. All right. All right. All right, let's see if we get some kind of weather here today in Ohio. Oh, not too bad today, Godspeed. Thank you for asking. Every day is a different adventure, but today not too bad. Season finale, nobody came out here to see the Bobcats and what is anticipated to be a smoking. There's their guy. I do not remember his name. Ohio's 2-8, Delaware's 10-1. Blue Hens are going to play for the Mountain West Championship tomorrow night. This game is meaningless for both teams. 41 degrees in Athens, Ohio. Partly cloudy skies, 10-mile-an-hour wind. We'll have to keep an eye on that. The Blue Hens are going to receive the opening kickoff, and it looks like the Blue Hens have more fans here than the Bobcats do. Here's Luke Brown for the opening kickoff. Sun is setting here. It's 4 o'clock in Ohio. Here's a look at Sean Wilson, 16 catches on the season, 2 touchdowns, 409 yards. And the Blue Hens are going to start the drive at the 23-yard line. We want to get a comfortable lead and get the starters the hell on the bench. Braden Streeter's your quarterback. Damian Claiborne, as we spoke of, is your halfback. He takes the first play from scrimmage on the handoff, and he picks up 18 yards. Move those chains. Delaware's got a first down. All right. Let's keep it on the ground. If you're looking for some Delaware apparel or Ohio Bobcats apparel, you can do so right from your screen. In the lower corner, click on View Products. You got some Ohio signs, sweatshirts, t-shirt. Delaware's got sweatshirt, t-shirt, football jersey. You can purchase those things right here from the screen. You're watching on your phone or iPad or TV or computer. You can also purchase a copy of College Football 26 or Madden 26 right here from your live stream. Greg Spiller with the carry there. Another 18-yard gain and another first down for Delaware. Yeah, I got it when I get a lead, Godspeed. I can't risk losing to these guys. I won't make the playoffs if I lose. Once I get a comfortable lead, they're coming out, believe me. But if I lose this game, I won't make the playoffs because it'll kill me in the rankings. Streeter left side looking for Burdell, dropped it. Second and 10. You know, I was watching very carefully all the college football games that I watched this weekend. I was watching extremely carefully on the incomplete passes. And I got to tell you, Sean Wilson with the catch on the right side on the crossing route. Another first down for Delaware. 19-yard gain there. Delaware's just moving the ball. That's all right, Gatsby. Yeah, I got to win the game. But I was paying very close attention to all of the incomplete passes. And I got to tell you, in traffic, catches in traffic, guys caught more passes than they dropped in traffic. Caught more passes. Whenever there was an incomplete pass, it was because the pass was thrown low, it was thrown wide, it was thrown high. Most of the time, I would say 15 to 20% of the time, somebody caught a pass and took contact, they held on to the ball. 80 to 90% of the time. Only 10 to 20% of the time did they drop the ball. So they got it way wrong in this game, and I paid very close attention this weekend. 3rd down and inches for Delaware at the 11-yard line of the Bobcats. So yeah, so their passing here is just completely ridiculous. Claiborne up the middle, he's got a 1st down to the 7-yard line. So yeah, it was their passing is in the game. If it's in the game, it's in the game. Bullshit. And I was looking especially at Carson Beck's incompletions, looking for the end zone. Jake Bradell with the catch and a touchdown for the Blue Hens. Jake Bradell puts Delaware on top, 6-0 with 2:38 to go here in the opening quarter. Lots of room and time for Streeter. Bradell on the crossing route. Nobody was near him. Easy pass, easy catch. Touchdown for the Blue Hens. Taco Bell with the PAT, and the kick is good. 9 plays on the drive, 77 yards, and it took 2 minutes and 22 seconds. Delaware is on top. One more look at the touchdown pass. That was about as easy a touchdown pass as you're ever going to see in college football. Uncontested on the quarterback, uncontested on the tight end. 6 points for Delaware. Yeah, I was really watching Carson Beck's incompletions, and most of his incompletions were overthrows. And I'm telling you, I think the Hurricanes had maybe 2 passes where the guy caught the ball, had contact, and he dropped it. All the other ones where there was contact, he held on. They held on. Thank you, Godspeed. It was very enlightening to what I already knew. Kickoff return to the 20-yard line for the Bobcats. I mean, I already knew this. I don't know why I had to pay attention. I just wanted to see if maybe something changed in the game that I hadn't really picked up on. Ball is loose, and they're going to call it an incomplete pass. He had severe pressure in his face. I don't know how they call that an incomplete pass. It looked like a fumble to me. Oh, he tried a shovel pass. Okay. But it looked like it went backwards, which classifies it as a fumble. Bobcats with trips to the left. Pressure, pass, low, and incomplete. See, that's a good incompletion right there. Ken Hilton threw it at his shoelaces. The receiver not going to come up with that very often. 3rd down and 10. Those type of incompletions I can handle. The shit of the receivers catching the ball, somebody breathing next to him, and them dropping it, I can't. Sacked, ball, fumble, ball's loose, and he recovers it. Mecky Cannon gets the sack, the tackle for loss, the forced fumble, and the fumble recovery without even leaving his feet. Mecky Carmen. What a play. And that was a fumble. It was definitely loose. I don't know. Let's run a play here before they can review it. 1st down at the Bobcats 6-yard line for the Blue Hens. Ball is snapped. They cannot review it now. Greg Spiller takes the handoff up the middle, and he picks up 2 yards. Thank you, Godspeed. Claiborne in the backfield now. Takes the handoff, looking for a hole. Found one. Hits the end zone. Touchdown, Delaware. Damian Claiborne from, 3 yards out? 4 yards out? And it's 13-0 Delaware, and this one could turn into a rout quickly. Blue Hens took 2 plays after the fumble recovery to pop it into the end zone. And here comes Taco Bell for the point after. One more look at the touchdown. Indeed, Godspeed, I agree. Woo! Taco Bell with the boot, and it's good. 2 plays, 6 yards after the fumble recovery. 18 seconds off the clock. Just like that, it's 14-0 Blue Hens. Kickoff return to the left side, and he gets spun around at the 17. And the Bobcats are going to try this again from the 17-yard line. Not many fans came out to wish their Bobcats farewell on the season. Delaware probably has more fans than the Bobcats do. Lots of time. Pocket collapsing. They get to him again. 5-yard loss on the sack. 2nd and 15 now from the 12. Hey there, Earl. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for joining. Hope you're doing well tonight. Alexander Cobbs gets the sack. And it's 2nd and 15 at the 12. Breida keeps it himself. He should not have done that. He is bowled over at the 2 by a bunch of black jerseys. I think it's Matthews who got to him. He had 2 guys he could have handed it off to. Chose not to, and indeed, it's Noah Matthews with the sack. And the Delaware defense is just pounding Breida early in the game. He's already turned it over once. Now it's 3rd and long at their own 2-yard line. 3rd and 25. I hope everybody had a good weekend. Hope you had some fun watching some college football. Breida in his end zone, 5 yards deep, direct snap to the halfback. Nobody's fooled, and he got out to the 5-yard line, 3-yard gain. All that did was get the punter some room. Tyrone Mathis with the carry, and we're sending. Yeah, exactly, Godspeed, yep. And they couldn't get any pressure on him, so here's the kick. Not a good one. Midfield, Claiborne takes it. And Delaware is going to have a first down at the Bobcat 42-yard line. Edibali on the tackle. If we score another touchdown here, we'll put in the backups. Streeter, play action. He's under pressure. Oh, somebody picked up the pressure nicely. Here's McKinley. Deep pass. And he makes the catch, and it's a first down at the Bobcats 17-yard line. Somebody got free of a blocker and was coming in to put some serious pressure on, and somebody from the line made a really nice play to pick up that rusher and give Streeter the time that he needed. Screen pass right side. Here's Damian Claiborne. He gets 4 yards to the 13. Streeter to the back of the end zone, and it's caught. Touchdown. Jake Bradell falling to the turf makes the catch. It's 20-0 Blue Hens. And I think that'll do it. We're going to take the starters out. Yes, it was, Earl. You're right. That game was overtime. Tennessee had a shot to win that game. Thank you, Godspeed. Jake Bradell caught it falling down, surrounded by white jerseys. Streeter threaded the needle and popped it right in there. One more look. Beautiful pass. Here comes Taco Bell for the PAT, and the kick is good. It's 21-0. 3 plays, 42 yards, and they did it in 49 seconds. So Delaware off to the very hot start against a highly overmatched Ohio Bobcats squad. We're going to bring in the backups. 21-0. We don't want anybody getting hurt. We have enough guys injured. 12 seconds to go in the opening quarter. Delaware's up 21-0. And the starters have hit the bench. Kickoff to the goal line. And he broke a couple of tackles, and he gets to the 21-yard line. Best return of the afternoon so far for Ohio. Yeah, I've seen that a couple different times this weekend, Earl. I don't know where these people are getting their information from. Yeah, you should, Earl. Yeah, that's going to be the end of the first quarter. 21-0 Delaware. I said if we got up 21 points, I was going to bring in, that would be comfortable enough to bring in the backups. I don't want anybody getting hurt. Conference championship tomorrow night. We already have 2 guys on the injured list. We don't need any more. We only got 50 guys on the roster to begin with. All right. 2nd and 13 at the 19-yard line for the Bobcats. Darkness has fallen, or dusk has fallen anyway, here in Athens. Back to pass, looking deep. Get over there, fucking bitch. Come on, man. 50-yard gain on the pass. I mean, that's just ridiculous. My defender's standing there, and he just stands there. He doesn't jump. Come on, man. Pressure picked up, and passes dropped to the right side. Second down and 10 for the Bobcats. Yep, the Akron Zips. Yep. There's a look at your projected college football bracket. Delaware is in the conversation. Remember, they went to the national semifinals last year. The only loss of the season this year, coming in with high hopes. They lost opening day to UAB, and they have not lost since. 4th down and 7 here, and the Bobcats are going to try for a field goal. Ty McKay coming in for a 45-yard attempt. Remember, we got a 10-mile-an-hour wind here this evening. And the kick is up and wide to the right. It is no good. Ty pushed it. Wow, listen to these fans. They are not happy with Ty. He pushed it to the right. And Mr. McKay better go put a towel over his head. These fans want to kill him. Did you hear them screaming at him? Delaware takes over on their 22-yard line. Wow. There's not a lot of Bobcat fans here, but the ones who are violent. They're wanting to kill the kicker. Double coverage on Arnold, so we hit the tight end, Bradell. And he was wide open, and another large chunk of yards for the Blue Hens. "20-yard gain for the Blue Hens, and they are just doing whatever they want here today. Bradell's got 3 catches for 51 yards. Claiborne in the backfield. E.J. Archfield in at quarterback. Gives it to Claiborne. He's got about 16 more on the ground. 14 is what they call it. First down, Delaware at the Bobcat 26. Archfield back to pass. Blitz is coming. Tosses it over the middle, and it's caught by Earl Arnold. In heavy traffic, he makes the catch. And Archfield is 2 for 2. 12-yard gain. It's another first down for the Blue Hens. Archfield got hit. Pressure was coming. And Arnold made a nice catch in heavy traffic there. First and 10 at the Bobcat 13-yard line. 3 minutes to go in the first half. Delaware, complete control of this one. Claiborne takes the handoff, and that time, nowhere to go. Tevin Ward with the tackle. No gain on the play. E.J. Archfield looking for Calvin Thomas, makes the catch at the 2, and it's a first down. Took a hit and he held on. They mark it at the 3-yard line. First and goal for the Blue Hens. Calvin Thomas with the reception. Claiborne in motion. Takes the jet sweep. Couldn't get around the corner. No gain in the play. Second and goal. Archfield on the speed option. Makes the pitch. There's Claiborne. Blocker in the end zone. No resistance. Claiborne's in the end zone. It's a touchdown for the Blue Hens. Delaware all over the Bobcats here. It's 27-0. Damian Claiborne took the pitch. E.J. Archfield played it perfectly. Pitch was a little behind Damian, but he didn't have anybody out there to mess up his concentration. Nice spin move after he got it. Nice touch. And Taco Bell comes out for the PAT. And the kick is good. 28-0 Delaware, 7 plays, 71 yards, 2 minutes and 15 seconds on the drive. Thank you, Godspeed. Oh, did you really? I didn't see that. Under 2 minutes to go in the first half. Delaware well in control of this one, 28-0. Taco Bell with the kickoff, 3 yards deep into the end zone. Bobcats are going to take it out, and he jumps over the first tackler. Second guy brings him down at the 18-yard line. $28-0 Delaware. Blue Hens ranked number 11 in the nation. Pressure. Oh, safety blitz was picked up. Pass dumped over the middle. Only a 2-yard gain on the completion. They picked up the safety blitz nicely on that one. Breida back to pass. Looking left. Overshot his man. And it's now 3rd down and 8. Listen to the Boo Birds. They are out here in heavy force here this evening. They're 2-8. I mean, do you expect them to be good? They're going up against the number 11 team in the nation. The Boo Birds came out in major force here tonight. Pressure picked up, shot down the left sideline. And nice play by the corner. Good contact. The ball's jarred loose. It's 4th and 8. Bobcats are going to have to punt. That wasn't even a... that was a hip check. That was a hip check to force the incompletion. Whatever works. Here's Oliver Red. Nice block. And he gets about 7, maybe 8 on the punt return. We got to stop returning punts too. I don't want anybody getting hurt. So Delaware has the ball in midfield, 1:21 to go in the half. All 3 timeouts. Yeah, that was pretty much a hip check, right? Archfield back to pass. Pressure coming, he got rid of it. And a pass knocked away, looking for Earl Arnold, Dakota Lamar. Knocked it away. Nice recovery there because he was beat. Archfield in the shotgun. Claiborne on the draw. Spins away, but couldn't get much. He got 2. It's 3rd down and 8. Archfield guns it to the right side. Complete. Oliver Red with the catch. He's trouncing his way down the sideline. Touchdown, Delaware. Oliver Red, who's normally a halfback, lined up in the slot, ran a corner route, and E.J. Archfield fired it over there. Nice catch. It's a touchdown, Delaware. Caught it right in stride. Nobody was going to catch him. This Bobcats team is very overmatched. 48 yards on the touchdown. Perfect pass from E.J. Archfield. And Taco Bell is out to kick another point after. And the kick is good. 3 plays, 50 yards. And they did it in 33 seconds. One more look at the touchdown pass. Archfield gunned that one over there. Cannon of an arm. And Red caught it in motion, in stride. Nobody was going to get him. This is 35-0 here. Under a minute to go in the half. Kickoff to the 1-yard line. Oh, a bunch of black jerseys bring him down at the 25. So 24-yard return. Both teams have all 3 timeouts remaining. 50 seconds left. Direct snap there, looking for the jet sweep, and he's tackled immediately. Only a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9, Bobcats call their first timeout. Hands it off after the fake jet sweep. It's another loss. 3-yard loss. It's 3rd down and 2. 12 at the 23. Breeder back to pass. He's hit. And the pass just jarred. The ball jarred out of his hand. That was an incomplete pass for sure. 4th and 12 at the 23. And the Bobcats are going to punt it away again. 33 seconds to go in the half. Delaware is going to try and get some points on the board. Red set to return the punt, and he goes nowhere. Lost a yard, actually. Delaware's got it at the 34-yard line. 27 seconds to go, and they have all 3 timeouts. Claiborne in the backfield. Takes the handoff, and he runs out of bounds at the 41-yard line. 7-yard gain. He's got 61 on the night. I don't remember, Earl. That's a good question. Oliver Red with the toss. He's got some blockers. Cuts it back to the outside. And he's pushed out of bounds at the 17-yard line. Huge gain by Oliver Red on the toss. 41-yard pickup for Oliver Red in Delaware. I mean, this is like a scrimmage against themselves. They're just doing whatever they want. First down at the 17-yard line, and we are now in field goal range. 15 seconds to go. We have all of our timeouts. Over the middle, there's Claiborne with the catch. He's bounced around inside the 5 after making the catch. And he's brought down at the 2, and Delaware calls their first timeout. Nice catch by Claiborne. Way to hang on to it. 4 different Bobcats hit him. And it's 1st and goal at the 2 with 9 seconds to go. We do have 2 timeouts. Archfield back to pass. Guns it to the end zone. Almost intercepted. Brucey got a hand on it. He almost got 2. We're going to take one more shot. We're going to look for Claiborne here over the middle. Guns it, end zone. Claiborne, touchdown, Delaware. The Blue Hens are just doing whatever they want. And it's 41-0 with 4 seconds to go in the half. Damian Claiborne with the catch, and this one is ugly. 21 points by the starters, 21 points by the backups. Claiborne's got 4 catches for 21 yards and now a touchdown. Taco Bell comes out for the PAT. And the kick is good. 5 plays, 66 yards, and they did it in 27 seconds, I'm sorry. Delaware's just doing whatever they want. 42-0. Taco Bell with the kickoff. 4 seconds to go in the half. The boot is 2 yards deep into the end zone. Bobcats are going to take it out, trying to kill the clock. He's tackled at the 17-yard line with 1 second to go. And they are in Cristobal formation. They're going to take a knee. That's the end of the first half here in Athens, Ohio. It's 42-0 Delaware. Blowout in the making. You know, another thing I noticed watching the Hurricanes game last night, and I think this is becoming a lost art in college football, it's kick returns. Guess how many kick returns there were in the Miami game last night? Miami won 49-12. 49-12. So there was a lot of kickoffs. You know how many kick returns there were? 0. Combined between both teams. I can do that, Earl. We'll actually put both of them in for the second half. How's that? Wait a minute. No, I can't put the halfback in because he's not on the active roster, I don't think. Hold on, let me look. Running back, Brad Arnold. Let's see. No, see, he's not on the active roster. I can't put him in, but I can put in maybe the quarterback. Can I put in the quarterback? Daniel Armstrong. Yep, I can put him in. Yep, Daniel Armstrong. But yeah, Brad's not on the active roster. I'm sorry. He will be next season. But we'll get Daniel Armstrong in there. Yeah, no kick returns in the game last night. 49-12, so there was a lot of kickoffs. Plus 2 more to start the game and to start the second half. Yep, sorry about that, Earl. He'll be in next season. There were 0 kick returns. 0. You guys remember the days of Devin Hester? One of the greatest kickoff return guys ever. It's a lost art in college football. They need to move the kickoffs back. And they need to move them way back. Both kickers last night in the game were kicking the kickoffs out of the back of the end zone from the 35-yard line. From the 35-yard line, both of them, every single kick went out of the back of the end zone. Every single one. So, and that's from the 35-yard line. So if they move the kickoff back to the 25-yard line, maybe we'll get some kicks to the goal line, 2 yards deep, 2-yard line in that range. We're not getting any kickoffs, so we can't have any kickoff returns. Kickoff returns are electrifying. They fire up the crowd. They fire up the team. And it's a lost art in college football now, because I know what I saw in last night's Miami game. It was not an anomaly. That's the way it is in college football now. These dudes, the kids, are stronger. Another direct snap to the left. the kids are stronger and they're kicking the ball out of the back of the end zone. There's no returns. And I know the NFL is doing their ridiculous shit on kickoffs, but at least they're allowing a kickoff, so you still have the potential for one of those electrifying returns. Big sack there. Right up the gut, number 94. Found a seam and got a sack for a 6-yard loss. It'll be 2nd and 15. Matthew Mitchell with the sack, and that's his first of the night. But yeah, the kickoff returns, man. Devin Hester, I mean, he wasn't the only one, but he was probably one of the best ever. He could electrify a crowd and fire up your team. Not even with a touchdown return, just a good 50, 60-yard return. Oh, wow. And he held on. Nice play. Rolled out to the left. Faked everybody out there. Jermichael Creech in at quarterback now for the Bobcats. So it's turning into a lost art. Well, it's not turning into, it is a lost art in college football, and it's really sad. My God, this guy that the Hurricanes have, Malachi Toney, I don't know if you've seen any of his highlights. This guy's a true freshman, and he's been making some highlight reel catches. He's got speed. He can run routes. C.J. Daniels as well, our other big receiver. These guys on kick returns, oh my God, they would be electrifying to watch. But they're not getting any opportunities to. Armstrong in at quarterback now. Play action. Looking over the middle, he's got Arnold. And Arnold takes the hit and holds on. Daniel Armstrong completes the first pass of his career for a 16-yard gain to Earl Arnold. Yep, McNeil, Metcalf, Cribbs, yep, absolutely. I think Devin Hester was probably the greatest of all time, but yeah, those are some electrifying guys too, Earl. Yep, no question. Armstrong. Over the middle, complete. Couldn't tell who the receiver was. Calvin Thomas. It's another first down for Delaware. Look at all the time Armstrong had back there. He's looking pretty tough. Claiborne takes the handoff and he goes nowhere. 2nd and 10. Maurice Slaughter with the tackle. Claiborne with another handoff. Wow, these guys have been passing. How are they keying on the run? 3rd and 10 for the Blue Hens. Armstrong back to pass. Over the middle. It's almost intercepted. Looking for Jake Bradell. Armstrong's first incompletion. Number 22, Kelly, got both hands on it, but couldn't bring it in. Yes, Earl. Yeah, conference championship and a bowl game if we don't make the playoffs. Yep. Minimum of 2. So the kick goes into the end zone. First time Delaware hasn't scored tonight. Bobcats are going to take over at the 20-yard line. They've given up. They have their second team in. Handoff to the left side. No gain on the play. Nice tackle by Kingsley Royal. 2nd and 10 for the Bobcats. Over the middle. Oh, nice catch, and he got hit when he was in midair. Dom Dorwart took a solid shot when he was in the air and held on. That's what you want to see. Nice catch. He may be a redshirt freshman, Earl. That's why he's not on the active roster. Oh, that guy didn't even try and intercept that. He may have redshirted this year. It's hard to tell with so few guys on my roster. Yes, he did. That was a beautiful hit. Here's the punt. Bobcats don't score. Here's Oliver Red on the punt return, and he's dropped for a 3-yard loss. I got to stop returning those. He's going to end up getting hurt. So Daniel Armstrong leads the troops. Back on the field again. Screen pass right side. Claiborne makes the catch. And he splits the defenders. Picks up 12. It's a first down, Delaware. Armstrong play action. Blitz is picked up. Looking right side. Arnold had his hands on the ball. Couldn't hold on. Pass is incomplete. Second down and 10. Armstrong keeps it himself, looking for a hole. Found one, picks up 5 yards. Straight up the gut. It'll be third down and 5 for the Blue Hens at the 43-yard line. Oh, really, Earl? That's interesting. I did not see that. Looking for Burdell, makes the catch, and he holds on. It's a first down, and that's going to be the end of the third quarter here in Athens. 11th ranked Delaware with a 42-0 lead over the Bobcats. I did not see that, Earl. That's interesting. I don't know how you do that, though. I mean, you have a safety issue. There, people need their phones in case there's hell. In today, the world we live in now, I never thought I'd say the words I'm about to say. But what if there's a shooting? Nobody has a phone that they can call for help, call family members or anything like that. I see that as something that's not going to go over very well. That could directly affect them at the box office for sure. Here's Armstrong. To start the fourth quarter, looking downfield, and he's looking for McKinley, and he made the catch. Got a foot down at the 21-yard line. I think that was McKinley. Beautiful pass by Armstrong. Very impressive. He's 5 of 7 for 70 yards, and that's Oliver Red on the catch, actually. Daniel Armstrong has been very impressive in the first action of his career. Claiborne. Oh, Claiborne knocked head over heels for a 4-yard gain, and that's not what I want to see. One of my starting halfbacks taking hits like that. Oh, God, what a hit. 2nd and 6, all that for a 4-yard gain, too. Claiborne takes the handoff, finds a hole, and he picks up 5. It's third down and 1. See, Claiborne's banged up now. I want him out. Let's put in McConaughey. Oh, he's in at fullback. That's right, we can't do that. All right, well, let's put Henderson in. All right. Yeah, see, there's Brad Arnold down there. He must be a redshirt. He's not listed as a redshirt, though. He's a true freshman. Yeah, I don't know if that's going to go over very well. Yeah, it would have been, Earl. That would have been a good touchdown run. Yeah, I don't think that's going to fly. Forcing people to surrender their phones, and who's going to take them? Where are they going to put them? Henderson with his first carry of the night, and he gets 3 for a first down. First and goal at the 8. Where are they going to put these phones? And what happens if they get damaged? What happens if shit gets deleted? I don't think that's going to fly. I think that will directly... Here's Claiborne in again. It doesn't matter where you put these fucking guys on your roster. If EA Sports wants them in the game, they're going to be in the game. Didn't I just move him to number 4 in the depth chart? Jesus. Armstrong. Rolling. Hitting to the end zone. And, oh, it was deflected by Kendall Bannister. Armstrong took a monster hit there. A couple of Blue Hens in the area couldn't make the catch. Earl Arnold was there. And now it's 3rd down and goal at the 6-yard line. Yeah, I don't see that flying at all. I mean, what if you have an emergency? What if you're at the game and you have an emergency at home, right? Armstrong sacked. 4th and goal, Taco Bell's coming out. Greg Michael with the sack. What if you're at the game with your buddy and your wife has an accident and nobody can call you because they took your phone, they wouldn't let you bring your phone into the stadium? I don't see that flying. Taco Bell looking for the PAT, or the, what is it called? The field goal. And the kick is good. So Delaware puts 3 more on the board. It's 45-0 with 3:06 to play. Yeah, that would be cool, Earl. 11 plays, 59 yards, 2:57 off the clock. Delaware's got a 45-0 lead. Thank you, Godspeed. Taco Bell kicks it off to the goal line. And the Bobcats are going to do something that's not done in college football anymore. He's going to return a kickoff. And he gets to the 18-yard line. Yeah, it might be, Earl. First down at the 18-yard line. Play action. Pass to the right side. Both guys got their hands on it. Neither one of them could bring it in. Dorwart, the intended receiver. Jermichael Creech, 4 of 6 for 34 yards, and I heard the boos. That was a contested pass, so that was a 50-50 ball. You can't be booing the guy for that. Draw play. No, it's a fake. Lots of time. Pass over the middle, complete to the tight end. And he dodges a tackler. I don't want to lose the shutout now. Come on, fellas. Nice movement in the pocket by Creech. Well, the Bobcats played their theme song. That might be the first time we heard it tonight. Pressured and sacked at the 48-yard line. 8-yard loss. It'll be 2nd down and 18. Creech was just snowed over by a bunch of black jerseys. Darrell Bush gets credit for the sack. That was a Creech sandwich. 2nd down and 18. They each got half a sack on that. Handoff right side. Nowhere to go. Loss of a yard, actually. Alex Adebayo with the tackle for a loss. It's 3rd down and 19. Taking a shot down the left sideline, and another hip check, and the pass falls incomplete. Did I get a hand on that one? That guy's a hockey player. That cornerback is a hockey player. He just hip checks the receiver. As long as he pretends to go after the ball, I suppose it's not pass interference. 2:09 to go in this one. Delaware takes over their 12-yard line. 45-0 lead. They're looking for more. Looking to go into the Mountain West Conference Championship game with lots of momentum. Armstrong tosses it off to Calvin Thomas on the jet sweep. Thomas turns the corner. He's got nothing but green in front of him. He could go all the way. Touchdown, Calvin Thomas and the Blue Hens. A jet sweep, 78 yards. And it's 51-0. Beautiful job blocking by the offensive line. Thank you, Godspeed. Yeah, maybe, Earl. Maybe. Here's Taco Bell for the point after. It's 52-0. That was an 88-yard run, not a 78-yard run. That's considered a pass. So Brad Armstrong just got 88 yards to his credit for a passing touchdown. Calvin Thomas showing off that speed. This has just been a decimation from the opening kickoff, as expected. Kickoff to the goal line, 1:57 to play in this one. Delaware is trying to get out without any injuries. Bobcats are trying to get out without giving up any more points. Kickoff return to the 18-yard line. 1:52 to play in this bombardment by the number 11 team in the nation. Handoff left side, nowhere to go. Lost 2 yards. Alex Adebayo, a second tackle for loss for him. Second down and 12. Pass to the right side. Looked like it was an attempted wide receiver screen. What do you mean, Earl? I don't understand that. Third down and 9. Over the middle. Dumps it off. 5-yard gain, but well short of the first down. Jalen Kalu, freshman, with the catch. It's 4th down and 4 to 24. We're going to come after this one. What happened to our rush? Our punt rush. Let it go, Oliver. We don't want you taking any hits. The punt rolls all the way inside the 10. They down it at the 7-yard line. Let's try that play again. Calvin Thomas in motion. Here's the jet sweep. He's got the block in it. Look at this. Calvin Thomas, he's got company this time, though. Couple of guys down there. And he picked up, I don't know, a whole shitload of yards. Ha! And the Boo Birds are out in big fashion. Daniel Armstrong gets credit for another long pass. Those jet sweeps are considered passes because they're like a shovel pass. Let's keep doing it. Fuck it. Claiborne in motion. Takes the jet sweep. Picks up a block. He didn't get enough of them, though. Hey, why not, man? Why not? Armstrong back to pass. Looking over the middle for Armstrong. Pass is incomplete. Oh, I see, Earl. Yeah, that's funny. Armstrong back to pass. Quick hitter left side. Arnold makes the catch. Picks up 5 yards. It's 4th down and 2. And they're going to send... Arnold has 3 catches for 33 yards today. They're going to send in Taco Bell for a 50-yard field goal attempt with a 10-mile-an-hour crosswind. This is going to be difficult. Snap is good. The hold is good. And so is the kick. Taco Bell bangs it in from 50 yards out. And it's 55-0 with 9 seconds left. These Ohio fans, they're bitching and moaning. Why are they still here? 4 plays, 60 yards, a minute 11 seconds. 50-yard field goal by Taco Bell. Into a stiff cross breeze. And he nailed it. 9 seconds to go in this one. 55-0 in favor of the Blue Hens. Thank you, Godspeed. Yeah, I wouldn't do that. Well, I don't know. No, I wouldn't do it, Earl. I would not wear the jersey of a rival. Nope. 17. But you know what? 17 years when I was a sportscaster, I didn't wear anything. I wore a suit. We didn't wear jerseys. I wore team jackets sometimes if it was cold. How did he catch that? They call it a catch, doesn't matter. Clock hits 000. 11th ranked Delaware bombs Ohio 55-0. Thank you, Godspeed. Damian Claiborne, 71 yards rushing and 3 touchdowns, and Delaware is going to go into the Mountain West Conference Championship game tomorrow. 11-1. I can't say healthy, but the offense is healthy. Oh, that makes sense, Earl. Okay. We'll find out who Delaware is going to play in just a moment. Blue Hens, monster win, 55-0. They didn't even score in the third quarter. Let's take a look at your game stats. First downs, 25-5 in favor of Delaware. Total offense, 545 for the Blue Hens, 149 for the Bobcats. Total plays, 50-38 in favor of the Hens. Rushing, Delaware, 21 carries, 134 yards, 2 touchdowns. Ohio, 17 carries, negative 34 yards. Passing, Delaware, 26 of 29, 411 yards and 5 touchdowns. Very impressive day, and we had all 3 quarterbacks in there and a total of 3 incomplete passes. That is an impressive passing day. That tells you all you need to know about Ohio's secondary. They completed 13 of 21 passes for 183 yards, most of it coming on that final play of the game. Third downs, Delaware, 4 of 7. Bobcats, 1 for 10. Red zone, we were 75%, 5 touchdowns and a field goal. They did not get into the red zone. Only 1 turnover in the game. It was a fumble that Ohio lost on the second play of their second drive, and that is when Delaware took over. They scored 2 plays later to make it 14-0, and they never looked back. Total yards in the night, 575 for the Hens, 322 for the Bobcats. No penalties in the game. Time of possession, 12.5 for Delaware, 7.5 for Ohio. We do, Earl, we do. He was pretty impressive. He was definitely impressive, for sure. Take a look at our player statistics. Speaking of that, there's Daniel Armstrong, completed 9 of 13. 223 yards and a touchdown. These numbers aren't matching up to what the stats just said in the game stats. That's more than 3 incompletions. Doesn't matter. Armstrong, 9 of 13, 223 and a touchdown. Very good game in his first ever performance. E.J. Archfield, 7 for 9, 118 yards and 2 touchdowns. Braden Streeter, 6 of 7, 70 yards, 2 touchdowns. Very solid performance by all 3 quarterbacks tonight. On the ground, Damian Claiborne, 15 carries, 71 yards, 2 touchdowns. Greg Spiller, 2 carries, 21 yards. Daniel Armstrong, 2 carries, negative 4 yards over a sack. Braden Henderson, 1 carry for 4 yards. Oliver Red, 1 carry. He made it count. It was a 42-yarder. Receiving, Damian Claiborne, 6 catches, 36 yards, 1 touchdown. Calvin Thomas, 4 catches, 161 yards, and a touchdown. One of them was that 88-yard touchdown. Jake Burdell, 4 catches, 62 yards, and 2 touchdowns. There's Earl Arnold, 3 catches, 33 yards. He dropped 1. Matt McKinley, 2 catches, 27 yards. Oliver Red, 2 catches, 73 yards and a touchdown. And Sean Wilson, 1 catch for 19 yards. Scoring summary, too much to talk about. Let's look at the first quarter when Delaware took over. Jake Burdell scored on a 7-yard touchdown pass from Braden Streeter. 2:37 left in the first quarter. Taco Bell's kick made it 7-0. Then 32 seconds later, after a fumble recovery, Damian Claiborne ran it in from 4 yards out. Taco Bell's kick made it 14-0. And the Blue Hens had 2 scores in 32 seconds. Jake Burdell caught a 13-yard touchdown pass again from Braden Streeter with 11 seconds to go. Taco Bell made the kick, and at the end of the first quarter, it was 21-0 Delaware. They never looked back en route to a 55-0 pounding of the Ohio Bobcats. Ohio falls to 2-9 on the season. They finished the season actually 2-9. No, they don't. They have one more game left. And they are 1-6 in the conference. They have one final game remaining, so it's not their season finale. They have one more conference game. Season finale for Delaware, though, they finished the regular season 11-1, 8-0, perfect in the Mountain West Conference. Stay tuned. We're going to find out who we're going to play tomorrow for the Mountain West Championship. 55-0. The Blue Hens moved to 8-0 in the Mountain West after a win over Ohio. Damian Claiborne, 15 carries, 71 yards. Outpassed him 411 to 183. Outrushed him 134 to -34. We knew it had the potential coming in to be ugly, and it was indeed. One of the few games that have lived up to the hype. Up to the minute, Mountain West standings, Delaware clinched a spot in the title game tomorrow. They were 11-1, 8-0. Who are they going to play? Could be Boise State. Could be Miami. Could be Utah State. Could be UNLV. Maybe even Air Force. We shall see. Bump it up to next week, and we'll find out. We're going to have a bye week in here, too. Somewhere along the line. We fell a spot. How the hell did we fall a spot? We win at 55-0. We fall from 11 to 12. Come on, man. That makes no sense. Mecky Carmen, Mountain West Defensive Player of the Week. That's bullshit. How do we drop a spot? Damian Claiborne, Offensive Player of the Week. Bye week. Let's look at our... Well, we don't have anything for recruiting. We don't have anybody to recruit. Well, that made that easy, huh? We have no coach upgrades. All right, let's go to the next week. What did that say? Hold on. Alabama's playing Auburn in the Iron Bowl, number 2 at number 11. Okay. Yeah, it's quick to get through the week when you don't have anybody to recruit. Okay, we dropped the spot and then we move up 2 on the bye week. So we're number 10 in the nation now, so I can accept that. Number 10 in the country. And we're going to play Boise State. Our rematch for the Mountain West Championship tomorrow night at 5 o'clock. We'll have to look and see. We beat them in the regular season. It's a rematch. We have to see what the score was of that game. That's good. That's good. I'm glad we're playing a good team. All right, so let's see. Anything going on here? Bowl predictions. We're not worried about it. Recruiting, we have nothing. Bye week, no coach updates. All right. So we'll put it up to the conference championship. I don't know how we get XP for not doing anything. All right, Delaware's still ranked number 10 in the nation, coming into the Mountain West Conference Championship. And we will host Boise State. They are number 23. They are 9-3, 6-2. One of those losses came to us. We are number 10, 11-1, 8-0. Michigan's going to play Ohio State, number 6 and number 4 for the Big Ten championship. We don't have anybody to recruit. Managed staff, everybody's still here. Very good. Our offensive coordinator, he doesn't seem to be improving much. My contract has been extended. You think? They're going to give me a 5-year contract extension. We went 13-1, 15-1, and 11-1, and this season is still underway, and I get a brand shiny new 5-year contract extension. Thank you. All right, very good. Contract extended. All right, so let's see. Team schedule. Let's see what happened when we played Boise State. It was week number 10. We beat them 21-10, so it was not a blowout. 21-10. So we're expecting a good game. All right, top 25. There's your Delaware Blue Hens, number 10, 11-1. Oregon's 12-0. They're the only undefeated team in the nation. They're ranked number 5. College football bracket projections right now. Delaware's looking at a number 10 seed. First round matchup on the road at Duke is the projection. Remember, the Blue Hens went to the semifinals last year before they were ousted. Conference standings, Mountain West final standings. Delaware 11-1, 8-0. Boise State 9-3, 6-2. So they clearly sole possession of second place. Miami, Ohio 7-5, 5-3. UNLV 6-6, 5-3. Each a game behind Boise State. Player of the week's not us. Heisman hopeful, doubtful. Have a good night, Godspeed. Thanks for joining. See you tomorrow. Award watch list bowl projections. That does not matter. No coach upgrades. Let's hit our roster. All right. Let's hit the depth chart. Okay, Streeter's a 78. Spiller's a 79. Claiborne's a 78. Arnold's a 61. Wide receivers, Wilson's an 80. McKinley 77. Brown 75. We didn't call Luke Brown's name at all that game. Calvin Thomas a 72. There's Earl Arnold, number 5 on the depth chart at a 68. All right. So let's take a look at our injury report coming into the we had a couple bye weeks. Yes, those bye weeks helped. Look at this. We are healthy coming into the Mountain West Conference Championship game. The Blue Hens are healthy and ranked number 10. Very good. Those bye weeks came at a perfect time. Have a good night, Earl. Thank you for joining. Hope you had fun. We'll see you tomorrow. 5 o'clock kickoff for the Mountain West Conference Championship tomorrow. Pressure cooker. Number 10 Delaware hosts the Mountain West Championship. They will have their hands full against the number 23 Boise State Broncos. We beat them 21-10 during the regular season. It was not easy, and we expect the same type of resistance tomorrow. So that should be a fun game to see. All right, that's going to do it for me for tonight. If you saw anything you liked, if you had any fun, make sure that you hit that thumbs up button down below. Smash that like button if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet. Now's a good time to take care of that. And then don't forget, after you hit that sub button, hit that bell icon. Turn on all of your notifications so you don't miss out on anything here on Hot Mike Sports. Lots of cool stuff coming up for you, including tomorrow at 5 o'clock, the Mountain West Football Championship. Delaware is 2-time defending Conference USA champions. They are not in Conference USA anymore, looking to be a 3-time conference champion. All right, that's going to be at 5 o'clock. Thank you, Earl, for joining. Thank you, Godspeed, for joining. And thank you, everyone else who stopped in along the way. Haven't seen Ken in a few days. Hope all is well with him. Hope everybody had a good weekend. Thank you all for joining. Hope you had fun. I will see you tomorrow night at 5 o'clock for the Mountain West Football Championship. Boise State visiting your Delaware Blue Hens. See you tomorrow. Have fun. Thank you for joining. Hope you had fun tonight. Have a great day at work tomorrow. I'll see you at 5 o'clock. Go Blue Hens!